first midnight premiere, and it was worth it. Sorry if I look tired or my hair is messy or something. I just got up and I went to the midnight premiere of The Dark Knight Rises, and it was worth it. It was freaking awesome. Christopher Nolan, I'm now calling him a god because he's a god. He is a freaking god. Oh my god. This movie was awesome. So, the story starts off with Bruce Wayne. He's been in his house for 8 years, and he's just this man, and he's broken. His true love died 8 years ago, and he was framed for a murder that he didn't commit. He's just a broken man, and people have been trying to get him into his house. He hasn't gone into the world for 8 years, and he's just sad. He's sad. And then this character, Bane, played by Tom Hardy, he comes into Gotham and starts chaos. He starts utter chaos, and Bruce Wayne, he hasn't done anything for 8 years, and he's broken. He's weak, and he cannot face against this big person. And oh my god, this movie, it's a lot better than The Dark Knight. I can say that right here. It is my favorite of the Dark Knight trilogy, and it is one of the best movies I have ever seen, and I mean that, ever seen. When I saw that Warner Brothers emblem at the beginning of the movie, I kind of had a nerdgasm. I had to change my pants in the bathroom. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. But I felt really geeky and nerdy. That was weird. Oh my god. The ending just it almost made me cry. I have to be honest. Michael Caine's performance in that last scene was heartbreaking. When you see the movie, you'll understand. It is absolutely heartbreaking. It is definitely the most emotional out of the whole series, and it is the most physical because there's a ton of fighting, and it's the most entertaining, and it's terrifying. I can say that right here. It is freaking terrifying. The stuff that happens in this movie, because it's so realistic, and it could actually happen if someone put a lot of thought into it and had good speeches, and he talked right to people, and he was a good leader. And this could actually happen, and I was absolutely terrified. Like, I'm not gonna spoil anything because it was in the trailer, but when that stadium blows up, in the trailer it doesn't seem that terrifying, but in the movie, the way that they put it together, it is absolutely horrific. Oh my god. And Christopher Nolan directs this movie perfectly. He puts the right amount of action, he puts the right amount of emotion, and him and his brother Jonathan, they wrote this movie so well. So well. A lot of people will say that it's too comic booky. It's not comic booky at all. And if it was, it's supposed to be because it's a comic book movie. What do you expect? But I didn't see anything. And Michael Caine, as always, gives a spot-on performance. No problems with him. Joseph Gordon-Levitt, he's one of my favorite actors. He gave a fantastic performance as Jim Blake and the cop, the rookie cop. Actually, he's not a rookie. Sorry, my camera was turning off. Christian Bale, as always, he's the best Batman that there is. He gave a great performance. Oh, and Anne Hathaway. Anne Hathaway. A lot of people were worried about her. She is great in it. She's really sexy, seductive, sexy. Oh my god, she's so sexy. Oh. It is so well paced. This movie is so fast. It is a lot better paced than The Dark Knight. I mean, The Dark Knight is an excellent film. I absolutely love that movie. It's in my top something. I don't know. But the only thing is, I was bored in parts in that movie because it was poorly paced. But this movie is so well paced. It's actually too fast paced, but that's not a problem for me. But it doesn't give us enough time to catch our breath. It's like, whoa, what's this? What's gonna happen? It's so suspenseful. But I have to hand it to Christopher Nolan. That's what kept us engaged. If he had just put a big scene and then just like slowed it all the way down, just like, I'm Batman. I have to rise. Now. And I have to hand it to Christopher Nolan for that, because that is great. Oh, and Christopher Nolan as well, and his brother Jonathan, they write so many good twists. In the ending, I didn't see it coming. And the main problem with this movie is not what you expect. I did not expect that at all. And it had a good metaphor, and I'm not gonna spoil it because you guys need to go see that movie, but I'll probably get a lot of hate also because I spoiled the biggest movie of the year and possibly one of the biggest of all time. And see it in IMAX. That's one of the only times that I'll say see it in IMAX, because not only does Christopher Nolan perfectly use the IMAX format with all of the changing aspect ratios and everything from widescreen to full screen, but the sound too, it like vibrates the theater. It's like brrrr. And yeah, see it in IMAX. This is one of the best movies I've ever seen in my whole life. It is definitely the best movie of the year. And just to make it so that it doesn't have the same rating as the Avengers, I'm going to give it an A++. I know, you're probably not going to see that anywhere else, but yes. Fantastic film. Love it to pieces. No problems with it whatsoever. I absolutely adored it. See it immediately. I want this to get the biggest opening weekend of all time. It will be... I just love this film. Christopher Nolan is a god now, and now he can do whatever he wants to do, whatever British people do. I don't know. Alright, now on a last note, I want to say that my thoughts and prayers are for the families of the people who were injured or died in the shootings at the midnight premiere of The Dark Knight Rises. I don't know why that happened, but so like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you want, and I'll see you guys later.